What's up, guys? You are watching Fight Feed, and today I'm going to be giving you my update on the UFC Pick Tracker that includes all of the wins and losses for each creator from this last fight card, UFC Abu Dhabi Fight Night, Whitaker versus De Ridder. So let's go ahead and dive in to how each creator did in picking on this card, and then after that, I'll give you guys an updated look at our total rankings, showing you who's in first, second, third, all the way through last place. We will go ahead and start it off with the Abu Dhabi Fight Night results. So guys, Abu Dhabi Fight Night had another similar week here that we did compared to UFC 318, where obviously there were, I feel like, a lot more wrong picks than correct picks. We haven't had a total blowout performance just yet in the last couple of weeks, but do want to call out the winner on this card in terms of the best picks was MMA Experts with a 9-3 overall record for UFC Abu Dhabi. So I'll go ahead and read off MMA Experts picks. They had RDR, Jan, Shara, Asu, Guskov, Mitchell, Ricci, Elikana, and Stephen N. All correct picks. And then the incorrect ones, Buchecha, which we all got wrong on this card. What an embarrassment. Blackshear and Leal. Leal is another one that we all got wrong except for Mr. Bedtime MMA. So that covers it for our first place winner of this week, MMA Experts. Nice work, guys, with your picks there. That was a good one. Now, MMA Guru came in second place this week with an 8-4 overall record. So Guru had RDR, Jan, Shara, Guskov, Mitchell, Ricci, Elikana, and Stephen N. He got these ones incorrect, which were Buchecha, Blackshear, Leal, and Ochoa. Now, coming in third place, we have a four-way tie for third place here, guys. I'll start off with myself. I went 7-5. Another third place person is Kenny Okoye, who went 7-5. MMA Fortune Teller went 7-5, and LucasTracyMMA went 7-5. So I will give you mine, and we'll just go through each creator's picks from there. So who I had that I got correct were Jan, Shara, Guskov, Mitchell, Grant, Elikana, and Stephen N. The ones I got incorrect were Buchecha, Hibas, Leal, Ochoa, and Whitaker. Now, jumping into Kenny Okoye, who also tied for third place. He got these ones correct, which were Jan, Shara, Asu, Guskov, Mitchell, Ricci, and Stephen N. His incorrect ones were Whitaker, Leal, Blackshear, Aslan, Buchecha. Jumping into MMA Fortune Teller, another third place candidate, or winner, I guess you could say. RDR, Jan, Shara, Asu, Guskov, Grant, and Stephen N. And the incorrect ones for him were Buchecha, Aslan, Hibas, Saeed. And then finally, the last third place person here is LucasTracyMMA, who had Jan, Shara, Asu, Guskov, Mitchell, Leal, not Leal, Mitchell, Elikana, and Stephen N. And then the incorrect ones were Buchecha, Hibas, Blackshear, Leal, and Whitaker. So that covers it for third place this week. Now I will jump into fourth place, which we also had a four-way tie on fourth place. Starting off with the Weasle, he had Jan, Shara, Guskov, Mitchell, Ricci, and Stephen N. correct. And then the incorrect ones were Buchecha, Aslan, Blackshear, Leal, and Whitaker. Looking at Jake Gerber, 6-6 as well. He had RDR, Jan, Shara, Asu, Guskov, and Stephen N. correct. And incorrect ones were Buchecha, Aslan, Hibas, Blackshear, Leal, and Saeed Nurmagomedov. Bedtime MMA, also 6-6, had Jan, Shara, Guskov, Mitchell, Salikov, which was a crazy pick, and Stephen N. correct. And then incorrect were Buchecha, Aslan, Hibas, Blackshear, and Ochoa. Finally, MMA Joey also went 6-6 on this card. he had RDR, Jan, Shara, Guskov, Ricci, and Stephen N. correct. Incorrect for him were Buchecha, Aslan, Blackshear, Saeed, and Ochoa. And finally, for this week, guys, our last place, or person in last place from this card specifically, was Hayjive Picks with 5 and 7. The ones he got correct were RDR, Jan, Shara, Grant, and Stephen N. Nice pick on the Grant there. I like that. Incorrect picks for Hayjive were Buchecha, Aslan, Hibas, Leal, Saeed, Krylov, and Ochoa. So that covers it, guys, for our performance on this last week's card. Now we can dive into an update on our rankings. All right, guys, so taking a look at our updated rankings. Right now we have a 3-way tie in first place, a 2-way tie for second place, one person in third place, and then everyone else that kind of falls thereafter. What I've done inside this updated rankings view is I've just added some colors here to try to follow like the Olympics, going gold, silver, bronze. Not a big fan of how these look in Google Sheets / Excel, but regardless, here are the updates. Currently in first place, you have myself, FITEFEED, 33 correct, 16 incorrect out of 49, with a 67.35 percentage correct. And that is also the same for two of the other creators in here, which are MMA Guru and MMA Experts, who both have the exact same record as myself. So all three of us are 33 and 16 out of 49 with 67.35% correct. So like I said, guys, this tracker, what's fun about this is any single week, anyone can really come back, because as you look at this lead, not only am I now tied in first, but right behind us in second place, we've got MMA Fortune Teller and LucasTracyMMA, who are both only one fight off with 32 correct, 17 incorrect, and a 65.31 percentage correct overall. Then we have third place, Jake Gerber, 31 and 18 out of 49 with a 63.27 percentage correct. And then fourth place, Bedtime MMA, 30 and 19 with a 61.22 percentage correct. And I do want to call out, last update, I had one pick wrong for Bedtime MMA. He had Patricio Pitbull picked in the previous week, which I did not calculate correct. Now it is updated. It includes that Pitbull call. So he still is just a little bit behind. But like I said, guys, he's only got 30, or he's got 30 correct, whereas the first place folks have 33. So Bedtime could literally take the lead here if he just has a killer week and one of us is off. So this really is for the taking on any way you look at it. Now, the next person in line here, which would be fifth place in this tracker, is Hayjive Picks with 29 correct and 20 incorrect out of 49, 59.18% correct. And sixth place, we got MMA Joey, 28 and 21 out of 49, 57.14% correct. And finally, we have Kenny Okoye and the Weasle, who are both in a precarious position because they skipped the Derek Lewis fight card. They did not make picks for that fight card. Therefore, both of these guys only have 37 total fights. But regardless, Kenny Okoye is 21 and 16 out of 37, which is a 56.76 percentage correct. And then the Weasle is 19 and 18 out of 37 with a 51.35% correct overall. So there is the updated rankings, guys. Definitely looking forward to seeing what happens in this next week's fight card. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is going to take the lead? Obviously, this has been a fun tracker for myself. I hope you guys are enjoying to see how each creator is performing overall. Like I said before, make sure you subscribe to FITEFEED and turn on the notification bell so you can stay in tune for every update that comes not only with the pick tracker, but also all the other content that I'll be posting. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.